Hi viewers, I am Savitha Mary, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Cuddalore. In this video, I am going to discuss about the topic decision making in C language. There are some situations in real life where we need to make some decisions, and based on this decision we decide what should we do next. So such a situation will arise in a programming language where we need to make some decisions, and based on this decision we will execute the block of code. So this is called decision making in C language. The decision making statement in C, also known as control statement, it controls the flow of execution. It executes the program until a specified condition is met. One of the most important part in programming is decision making. Decision making statement in programming language decide the direction of flow of program execution. C language has decision making capacity and supports controlling of statements. There are some support controlling statements: if else, switch, conditional operators. If statement is a powerful decision making statement. The if statement is used to control the flow of execution of statement. It is two-way decision statement which is used in conjunction with an expression. There are different kind of if statements. First one, simple if statement. Second one, if else statement. Third one, nested if else statement. Fourth one, else if later. The first kind of statement is simple if statement. The simple if statement is a most simple decision making statement. It is used to decide whether a certain statement or block of statements will be executed or not. That is, if a certain condition is true, then the block of statement is executed, otherwise it is not. Here, condition after evaluation will be either true or false. If statement accepts Boolean values. If the value is true, then it will execute the block of statement below it, otherwise not. The general form of simple if statement is if, test expression, statement block, and statement X. So, if that condition expression is true, statement block will execute it, otherwise statement X will execute it. The next one is if else statement. The general form of if else statement is if, expression, statement, else statement. The if statement alone tells us that if a condition is true, it will execute a block of statements. Otherwise, it is won't. But if we want to do something else, if the condition is false, we can use the else if statement. So we can use the else statement if statement execute a block of code when the condition is false. So that if the expression evaluated to true, the block following the if statement executed. The else statement is optional. It is used only if a statement or a sequence of statements are to be executed in case if expression evaluates to false. So this is the flow chart for if else statement. If condition is true, one body of the statement will executed. If condition is false, the other statement will be executed. The next statement is nested if else statement. A nested if in C is an if statement, that is the target of another if statement. Nested if statement means an if statement inside another if statement. That is, nested if statement means an if statement inside another if statement. So this is the general form. If test expression 1, nested loop. If test expression 2, the nested loop, statement 1, else statement 2, and out of the nested loop, else statement 3. If the test expression 1 is true, the condition passes to the next condition, the next if statement. So check the next if statement. The condition is true, statement 1 will executed. The test expression 2 is fail, statement 2 will executed. If suppose the test expression 1 false means the statement 3 will executed. See the flow chart. If condition 1 true, one body of the statement will executed. False, so nested if condition, other condition is evaluated. So other condition is false, some other body of the statement executed. True means the nested body if will evaluated. So this is the format of nested if else flow chart. The next concept is else if later. The general form of else if later is if condition statement, else if condition statement, else if condition statement, and go on else statement. The if else statement is also known as if else if later or if else if staircase. The conditions are evaluated from the top downwards. Here, a user can decide among multiple options. The C if statements are executed from top downwards. As soon as one of the condition controlling the if is true, the statement associated with that is executed, and the rest of the C else if later is bypassed. If none of the condition are true, then the final else statement will be executed. This is the flow chart. Condition 1 true means statement 1 executed. No means condition 2 will check. Condition 2 S means statement 2 will executed. Otherwise it move on to the another condition loop. So check another condition loop. If it is S means statement 3 executed, otherwise it's move on to the another condition loop. So likewise it's go on to the last expression. Next condition, switch case. The switch case control statement is a multiple way decision maker that tests the value of an expression against a list of integers or character constants. When a match is found, the statement associated with that constant are executed. So the general form of switch expression is switch expression within the loop case constant 1, the statement sequence break, case constant 2, statement sequence break, case constant 3, statement sequence and break. So default statement sequence. If the cases are not matched to the expression, the default statement sequence will be evaluated. Jumping sequences. There are three types of jumping sequences: break, continue, go to. These statements are used in C for unconditional flow of controls throughout the functions in a program. First one, break statement. This loop control statement is used to terminate the loop. As soon as the break statement is encountered from within a loop, the loop iterates stop there and control return from the loop immediately to the first statement after the loop. When a keyword break is encountered inside any C loop, control automatically passes to the first statement after the loop. A break is usually associated with an if. The general syntax break statement is for the for loop, then nesting of if loop, then break. Continue statement. In some programming situation, we want to take the control to beginning of the loop by pausing the statement inside the loop which have not yet been executed. The keyword continue allows us to do this. When the keyword continue is encountered inside any C loop, control automatically pauses to the beginning of the loop. A continue is usually associated with an if. The loop control statement is just like a break. The continue statement is opposite to that of break statement. Instead of terminating the loop, it forces to execute the next iteration of the loop. The next one is go to statement. C supports the go to statement to branch unconditionally from one point to another in the program. It requires the label in order to identify the place where branch is to be made. The general syntax form of go to statement is go to label, then there are some statements in label statement expression. The go to statement in C, also referred to as unconditional jump statement, can be used to jump from one point to another in a function. In any program, the first line tells the compiler go to or jump to the statement marked as label. The label is user defined identifier which indicates the target statement. The statement immediately followed after label is the destination statement. The label can also appear before the go to label. The statement is above syntax. These are the things we were discussed in the decision making in C. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video.